What is going on, guys? Welcome back to part 9 of our Twin Mirror playthrough. We are definitely ramping up towards the end of the game here, so I say let's just jump straight back into it.
Anna probably went off after what Dickie left up here. You can't let her be out there alone. I know, but it needed to be taken care of. I concur. Hurry, Sam.
Hurry, Sam. Wait, so we decided to stay with him, right?
No cell reception. If anything happens, we're on our own.
Oh, car veered off onto the side of the road. Whoa, we're back at where we started, right? Music is on us.
If Declan arrives, he's gonna see the car. He'll know someone is here.
I can't do anything about it, though.
Declan could be here already. I should be careful.
So I'm assuming we're going back up to... Damn. Looks pretty good.
Finally pull yourself out of your daze long enough to join me. I
Would
was
you not
worried
like
about
think
you.
that something's wrong with him? There you go. Sorry.
I know. I had a bit of a panic attack. I'm really sorry I put us in danger. That's over now. I'm in the here and now, 100%.
All right. Glad to have you.
We think, anyway.
So I guess this could be all of this madness coming to a close, right? Hopefully in the good way. Maybe we can bring Nick and Dennis some justice. I'm ready to see it end.
Glad you're here.
Anna, whatever happens, I'm really glad someone's here with me.
Sam, we can get all sappy once this is all over. Now we need those files. I can't find them anywhere. Did Dickie say where the dead drop was?
He didn't. We'll have to keep looking for it. Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables. Declan could be here any minute. Let's hurry it up.
Okay.
The dead drop doesn't seem to be here. Too exposed.
In the bin?
This would be the classic choice, but no. Nothing.
In the food box?
Anna's got that area covered. I should look elsewhere.
For me, the obvious spot would be somewhere up here.
It's good to finally have some perspective. My past made me who I am today. It's pretty cliche, but still, a hard-learned lesson.
So nothing in there, right? Oh, it won't let me do that to the window there, I guess. So
Nowhere to hide a USB stick here. Rotten food. Probably too gross even for someone like Dickie.
Oh, look at this.
Found it.
You did? Let me see. With this, we'll be able to put Declan behind bars and clear your name. Come on,
Hold it there,
Someone else is
boss.
coming.
Declan.
Now, you two just relax.
We're here for the same reason. Now all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
You... How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake. You drank with his friends.
Yeah, it was harder than you think.
Why kill Nick?
Tell me what happened with Nick. Why did you kill him?
Same thing that happened to you. He saw an opening and jumped in it. He started asking questions, never actually thought he'd find answers. But he did. And then he kept playing with fire, so he got burned.
So that's it. You killed him because he did his job.
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool Dennis. All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
Well, but Basswood,
You always
yeah.
seem to care about this town. Its history, its people. Why do this?
I care more about this town than anyone. I've spent my whole life protecting it. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. As soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose ends.
Anna's gonna try something.
Shout to get his attention.
Declan, listen to me. Think about what you're doing.
Yeah,
Is
'cause
this what
appealing
you
to his
want?
humanity, that's not exactly going to work.
You killed Nick. You killed Dennis. You're running the drug ring in Basswood.
If only you could have left it at that. But you had to poke around again. Now I have 2 witnesses to deal with, thanks to you.
This is bad. Be careful. Every word will count from now on. You have to lower his guard long enough for you and Anna to gain the upper hand. It's gonna be hard, but remember, I'm with you. Every word of the way.
Tell me exactly why I shouldn't kill both of you right here.
It's not in your interest, I think. Because if they only after the truth, right, that doesn't really matter. But if it's not in his interest, because then if they die, Evan's gonna be asking questions, right? Yeah.
Killing us is not in your best interest, Declan. The more bodies you leave behind, the
Yeah.
harder it'll be to hide them.
It's a good point. But at least bodies don't talk. Look, I don't want to do this. But I promise. It ain't personal.
Don't delude yourself. Nothing is more personal than this. And you won't do it.
What makes you think that? Seen into my soul?
You have to tell him exactly what he wants to hear. You and me, we can do this.
I'm gonna ask him on this one.
He wants things to stay as they were, to cover up the whole story. If he thinks you'll get in his way, he won't hesitate to pull that trigger.
Our murders won't go
3
unnoticed.
people gunned down the same day is bound to attract attention. You're a cop, Declan. You know the next strangers in town will be the feds.
I could make you disappear. Ditch your corpses somewhere. No one would know.
Come on, Declan, we talked to people, followed leads. And if we just go missing, Walter, Bess, people who know us will ask questions.
You seem to think you could just walk away. Go ahead.
Tell me how that happens.
For all his bad boy act, it's clear he wants insurances. To know he's safe. Deep down, he thinks everyone is as crooked as he is.
Take the evidence and go then, right?
Take
Yeah.
the proof Dickie stole and let us go. We won't tell anyone. You know where our family and friends live, after all.
And that would be enough to keep you from talking. Why should I trust you? You're you. You care about stories, not people. You published that article that sank the whole town, leaving saps like me to clean it up. If I let you go, Who's to say it won't be the same thing all over again?
I want to live.
Because if I talked, I know you'd be coming after me. I'm not suicidal.
You're only saying that because I'm pointing a gun at you. But killing you's more trouble than it's worth. You're right about that. So how about you just hand over the evidence, Anna? Nice and easy.
It all comes down to this, Sam. Anna's about to jump him. Keep his attention on you.
Won't regret it.
Trust me on this. I won't let you down.
We'll see about that, Sam. We'll see. No, you don't!
Anna!
Oh! Shit! Oh! Fuck!
Hello? A woman has been shot. I need an ambulance. Just hurry!
Shouldn't have shot in the shoulder. This should be alright.
Anna? Can you hear me? I need you to stay with me. I need you to...
Fuck. She died. Damn it. I wonder. Oh, there definitely is a way to keep her alive, right? Shit. Basswood Cemetery. So Nick's dead, Anna's dead, Dennis is dead.
This is one funeral I can't avoid.
Bess.
Sam, you got a moment? I hope you know you've got my honest sympathies. If there's anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right? For now, I wanted to tell you, we found Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun. Dickie's statement also corroborates your testimony. No charges are going to be filed against you. It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring. Here.
She's worried about her re-election chances as sheriff. She's playing cleanup for the whole police force right now. Before you answer, just remember, it's always nice to have a police chief as a friend.
Don't blame yourself.
It wasn't your fault. No one saw it coming.
I still would have trusted him with my life. He was serious, dedicated. Looking back, maybe obsessed.
It's a rot that grows deep under the floorboards. I didn't see it either.
What happened isn't on you.
Thanks, officer.
Bess, hon. I've known you too long for you to call me anything else. Anyway, I guess I've kept you long enough. I'll let you go now. Look after yourself, Sam.
Just remember, this funeral isn't about you, or even Anna. It's about everyone. Us mourners sharing catharsis. I could use some of that today. Listen, empathize, express yourself. Let them see she mattered to you. Don't be afraid, and you'll be fine.
Okay, so let's have a quick look in stats, right? 30%. Whoa. Okay. I was trying to focus on Anna instead of listening to him. Yep. Interrupted Dickie, interrupt Tyler, chose to keep in the minority. And I really had like a... Huh. Okay. Deck is the one who was the drug ring. They don't really matter, right? No one doesn't really matter. He knew more than he should have. That was the end of Dennis. I think it's spy out of control. She's probably right. Okay. All that happened here is I couldn't put it off any longer. Time to go out to live life with all the contradictions and pain it involves. Okay, so we gotta go around talking then, really. Ethan.
Hey, Ethan.
Sam, I'm not sure what to say. I know you and Anna were close. I'm sorry about what happened.
I appreciate that. Hey, I
He's
never
gonna own the
apologized
bar.
for trashing the bar that night. I'm sorry.
Forget it. It's not the first brawl I've had in my bar. It won't be the last. So, you holding up all right?
But as well,
Honestly, about as well as you can imagine.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Listen, next time you're at the Haven, let me buy you a beer, all right?
I'll probably take you up on that.
Okay. Oh, this guy, yeah. Walter.
It's been a rough week.
Yes, it has. Maybe the roughest I have ever seen. And I've lived almost twice as long as you.
He's completely lost faith in himself. First Nick, now Anna, and he's convinced he could have prevented Nick's death if he had only listened. He doesn't want to retire so much as he thinks he should retire.
None of this was your fault.
Walter, don't blame yourself for what happened. None of this was your fault. You can't let it get to you. And honestly, what would the Basswood Jungle be without its famous chief editor?
How did you... Is it that obvious? Well, I did think about retiring, yes. But maybe the ship still needs its captain. I could go for another journey. Thank you for the kind words, Sam. It means a lot, it really does. What about you? Did you have time to consider what comes next?
I'm not planning to stay in town. Nothing for me here anymore.
Hard to blame you. As for me, I may stay around a bit longer than I was expecting.
I don't think you'll ever leave, Walter.
Well, it's like you said. Sometimes you need to ride until you can't anymore. Basswood is my town, the jungle is my home. And you'll always be welcome at both. After all, it might be time for you to settle down. Life is short and fleeting, like the sunset. If you pay attention, it can be beautiful. If you don't, it's gone before you even know it happened. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Make sure to look after yourself, Samuel.
Same to you.
Dennis is great.
I'm sorry you got mixed up in all this.
So now we got this lady to talk, Lynette.
You're angry. You have every right to be.
I should press charges. You could have killed people.
I apologize.
I'm truly sorry for what happened. I was so obsessed with finding Dickie. I was out of line.
You were. But your actions also stopped a truly terrible man. Sam, do not lose yourself in obsession. It is a most dangerous place to be lost.
I was lost there for a time, but I think I found myself now.
So, was it worth it in the end?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. What's worth it?
It's still something I ask myself every day.
As do I. I hope you'll find your answer. I'm sorry for your loss, Sam.
Okay. Oh, cutscene.
Bug?
the adult woman in the child's body.
I know how you feel. I miss her so much.
I wish I hadn't given Anna such a hard time before. She didn't want to be a stepmother, and well, I didn't want to be a stepdaughter. Now, I don't know. I'll never know if it could have been okay. I shouldn't have told you about my dad.
Glad you did.
I'm glad you told me. And not just because you were right.
I know, Muley. I always knew you'd listen. Even when I was mad at you.
I told you it was a mistake to indulge her back at the pub. Well, I officially admit that I was wrong, and now I can see why.
It just... If I hadn't said anything, this wouldn't have happened to Anna. But I was so mad about my dad. So mad that I couldn't even cry. Well, I couldn't until now. Until I finally knew what happened. And that makes me feel selfish. Like all of this happened because of me.
Okay.
Come here.
So, it's not my fault?
It's Declan's
It isn't anyone's fault. No one alive, at least.
I still feel bad.
I know. But it's not your fault.
Sam. Of course, she just walks off. I don't know how to reach that girl. It was hard before, but now she's
Thanks, you're a
completely
drug
shut me
addict.
out.
She's still trying to make sense of all that's happened. She's been through a lot. Maybe Basswood just isn't the right place for her anymore.
You don't understand. It's not that easy to leave.
Kathy, I'm not here to judge. I just want to help.
I know. Sorry. I've just been dealing with so much lately. You've always managed to get Joan to talk to you. Any advice?
Now, Sam, we need to be really careful about this. Kathy's already on edge. Joan noticed her mom is overdoing the painkillers, but we can't just kick the door down and confront her directly.
Joan's worried about
Kathy, Joan is distant because she feels you haven't been yourself lately. She told me at times it's like you don't see her.
It's nothing against her. I've just been working myself ragged, and I hurt my back, and...
She said it wasn't just that. She's noticed the pills.
It's the only way I can deal with my back, and it helps with other things.
Look, I can't imagine how hard it is to raise a child by yourself. But I don't want to see Joan grow apart from the last parent she has.
Oh, God. I didn't realize it got that bad. You're right. I need to get help. Sam, could I count on you to help look after Joan every now and then? She needs the people she loves close to her right now.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I'd love to. I get along better with her than most adults.
I thought I could do this alone.
I'm here to help in any way I can.
Thank you. And if you ever need something, know your family. I need to talk to my daughter. Hey, I'm real sorry about Anna.
Jesus Christ, you shit at me.
We are all grieving.
Time for you to step in. She needs to know that she's not alone.
God, this one. I miss her too.
Christina, I know how you feel. I'll always have that hole in my heart where she used to be.
She's never coming into my shop again.
But that's all
No,
she's worried about.
She won't, and it hurts.
Can't make my $4.99
You have
off
to
her.
remember her for all the good moments you two shared. And you can bet that wherever she is, she misses your coffee.
I'm sure she does.
Imagine right around
Thank
being a
you, Sam.
dickhead and fucking
There's just
everything
been
up.
too many funerals lately.
Yes, there has, madam. Thank you. You have a way with words, young man.
Well, I am a journalist. And a writer.
Misery loves company, Sam. You did well.
Okay, so, oh, good lord, what's this one going to say?
Sam, we really have to stop meeting like this. Did you change your hair? You seem different.
Okay, I don't even know why they have her here then. Anna Miller.
Joe, I'm so...
Promised. He promised you'd keep her safe.
Not for my gunman. I don't really think he could have
He's
done.
got a lot of rage in him. It's tearing him up. Maybe just let him take it out on you.
I knew she was in danger. Your poker face has always been crap, but I trusted you. Thought you'd keep her safe. Thought you cared for her, but you didn't. She's dead, and I'm still here. Old. Broken. Why didn't you kill that bastard sooner? Why'd you let him take my little girl? Should've. My little girl. My little girl. I'm sorry. I know you did all you could. I'm glad she wasn't alone. Sam, you're the only one who might know the pain I'm going through.
He needs to know the people who hurt his daughter have been punished.
He
He
went
needs to
dead.
hear from you that all of this is over.
Fell off a cliff. Yeah, it's over.
It's over. The man who hurt your daughter and Nick is gone. No one got away with anything.
That's the only thing that comforts me. You know, she never regretted having you in her life. She'd want you to know that.
Anna? Anna was... She was... Words. You spend your whole life devoted to them. Yet they fail you when you need them most. I miss her. I miss her. And I don't think I have anything else.
You should say something. Let people know you're grieving with them. You don't have to suffer alone. They're here for you, and you're here for them. It's a lot of weight to speak about someone who's gone. How do you start?
Okay. She was fierce.
Anna and I used to fight. A lot. She wouldn't back down for anything, and she didn't back down that day. I wouldn't be here if she had. I owe her everything.
She loved her work, yeah.
I never met anyone as thorough and precise in their work as her. All she really wanted to do was find a way to change the world with her words. She worked day and night so she could make even the smallest difference. In the end, she made all the difference.
We honor her community.
Basswood honors Anna just by existing, standing together through the hard times. And there are always more hard times than good. That's just how the world is. But standing, united as a community, that's how we honor her. Goodbye, Anna. You'll be missed.
Strong words. Strong words.
She'd have loved that.
Well said.
No place like home. Stay in your hometown? You made 60% of your decisions as your social self. Okay. Well, that's the end of the game. Wow, that's literally it, right? That is kind of crazy. So obviously he stayed in the town, right? Yeah, so no choice of action was saved. One and two. So that was a really, really good game. Like I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, like it was just a really well written, well designed story where you didn't really know what was going on, but it allowed you to piece it together piece by piece, and I don't know why that keeps happening, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that, and for that to be the first playthrough on the channel that's now fully done, I am really happy with that. We are going to be playing, as you can see, Demon's Souls. That's when the next playthrough starting. But yeah, thanks for tuning in the last week or so of this gameplay, and yeah, drop a like, sub to the channel, and hit that bell to know the next brand new playthrough is coming. So peace out, guys, and I really hope you enjoyed this